I really want to see Cherry, even though you're like lukewarm on the Russo brothers. But
Uh,
that
it,
cast seems pretty cool.
cast sure looks like a bunch of high school students. Tom Holland, innocent. Um, yeah, but Nomadland, Nomadland. I gave it my number one spot last year for movies in 2020. Um, I am totally down if people want to put it for 2021 movies because time has no meaning anymore. But what does have meaning is this film. Gene, you just saw it more recently than I did again.
Right.
What did you think of Nomadland?
Yeah, I had a screener for KCRW, which is a great radio source. But yeah, I was really moved by the movie. It seemed very like cinema verite, I guess is the term, because it's like real people, like the actual people that it's based on a story, and they bring those people in, and they act really well, but they're literally acting their lives, which is they're nomads, and they live kind of like in I don't know, a commune, I guess is the term.
Yeah, I think that's proper.
Essentially, they live on the land, and these are people that financially are like hurting from various parts of you know America, particularly like the like Midwest, the South, and these are all people that have been affected, like stuff where like they closed down a coal mine, and even though like coal is you would want to like get not get rid of coal, but like transition out of coal because it's really bad. You also have to uh, move that industry and like retrain the workers, and like for I think the term's forewarning, or like move help these people like move to another industry if you're literally um, like destroying the main job that their town, their economy is like based in. And it really explores that because like I think the place that she's from literally became, I was reading an interview or something, became like a ghost town because they took away the coal mine. you know these people had like nothing else to support themselves. And it's also kind of like very illuminating because like I don't like I hate to get like like too current events, which sometimes gets a little
No,
dry,
fuck it, let's do it.
because it's like that could also be like their own, could it be democratic and whatever, but then also the fact like, even if like there's still people suffering, like you can't just, villainize like a whole state, like that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, the subject matter of like Nomadland is that like, all these people had like, we live in like a culture and society that like is about people pulling themselves up by their bootstraps and getting to work, and it's like, well, we have another way to make that money faster, so we're going to put you out of work, but the people at the top are going to make more money. This is
Yeah.
a story about what happens to the people that don't get
Yeah.
to do that anymore. And on the Texas subject too, it's like it is very heartless to see people
Like suffering.
saying stuff like that. Yeah, and it's like it's so awful. If I'll probably put like a link in the bio also to send donations to like Texas
Yeah,
health
there's
and welfare stuff, because like it's like saying Medicare for all. It's like, yeah, even if you're a Republican, if you're fucking Ted Cruz, I want you to have Medicare for all because motherfucker, it's for everyone, even
yeah,
if you're a
exactly.
shithead. Your
Yeah.
life is your problem. I wish you unwell, but it's for everyone. You don't get to determine like who lives and dies. That's fucked up. The people need to be taken care of, and this is a story kind of about how people learn to take care of each other when no one else will.
Yeah.
So I think such a beautiful film, and Chloe Zhao really taps into like the heart of like America. Really, like it's not about like it's iconography that makes us great. It's about like the people that can take care of each other. And I mean, like look at the last year alone, like how bad things have gotten, and look at how many stories there are of people going out of their way to help each other. Like yeah,
Yeah.
there's some people that hurt each other still, but like more often than not, I've seen far more stories about people coming together to help.
Right. Yeah.
And that's pretty great. Also, Chloe Zhao should win Best Director, but
I
hey,
hope so. Yeah, in a perfect world. And then excited more for Eternals too.
Yeah, because she's not born in America. She's not from America. She comes from a wealthy, well-off family in China. You know, she makes like her family makes the fucking family in Succession look like the Muppets. You know, it's like ridiculous. But her artistry taps into something very authentic and very human, and all of her work is about like what it means to be human in a world where that's kind of a little difficult. You know, where you're
Yes.
almost like shamed for being human. Um, and yeah, she's a fantastic filmmaker, and Eternals and everything else she does after her Dracula Western hybrid
Mhm.
uh sounds awesome,
Yeah,
and I
it
can't
does.
wait for that. But yeah, Nomadland, you heard it's great. You're gonna hear that for a while because it just is. Any final thoughts before we move on to the final film we're here to talk about today?
No, I don't think so. I mean, just try to go see it. I mean, it's going to be on Hulu, so thankfully.
Yeah, check it out. I wish I could see it on the big screen. If anyone else gets a chance to in a safe manner, congratulations, you're in for a real treat.